Welcome everyone to TexasFoodies.tv. I am so excited to be meeting some newest restaurateurs to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Today we have Garry and Dustin from Hammbone Willy's Craft Burger and Brew, and I'm so excited to let you get to know who they are, their story, and what are they serving. So hi, Garry and Dustin. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I am so excited to have you on our show today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I've been in the restaurant business for about 15 years, and when I ever get to see new restaurateurs coming in and showing what they love and what they're passionate about, I get so giddy inside, it's not even funny. Craft Burgers and Brew, what is that all about?
That's what we, our whole concept when we thought of this is that we wanted, with the name Hammbone Willy's, happy food for happy people. And we began to realize that burgers are a happy food. And so we wanted to create some of the best unique tasting burgers there were. And we wanted to make it more of a craft burger, specialty burger, as well as a craft beer that goes with it, because we want everybody to have a good cold drink with that. So we come up with craft burgers, craft brew, and craft sodas. And that's how we did that.
That is like the best combination of all. What is a Hammbone Willy?
Ham boning is an old-fashioned form of music. Years ago, if you remember on Hee Haw, there was people that
love Hee Haw.
There was men that did that. My mother was raised in Biloxi, Mississippi, and she would tell me stories where she would go with her father. She's a musician. And she would go with her father to the old barn dances. And we had an Uncle Durbin that would actually go in. Uncle Durbin was deaf. But Uncle Durbin could go in and he could do the ham boning.
That's ham boning?
That's ham boning, yeah.
That is so fun. I never knew there was a word for that.
There's a word for it. It's called ham boning. And the way that came about for us was one day my youngest daughter, 23 years ago, was in the house playing, but she was the one that could make everybody laugh. She was playing and horsing around and she had everybody laughing. And I was watching the happiness and what she was doing, and I said, girl, you ain't nothing but a ham bone. Hammbone Willy. And that's how she got stuck with the nickname Hammbone Willy. But at that moment, I sat down at the kitchen table and I took out a piece of paper and I wrote down Hammbone Willy's, happy food for happy people. So even though we've only been here a month, it started 23 years ago.
How does it feel to have a thought that is now fruit into a reality?
There are no words. I was asked that question the other day. There is no words for me to describe it. But when we opened the doors and I seen the people come in and they started ordering the food, I seen the smiles. But when I seen the food delivered to their table and that their faces would light up and say, wow, that looks great. It's a wow factor. And when they started eating, you could see the happiness. And I was telling Dustin, I said, we did it. We did it. We're there.
That is the best feeling any restaurateur can have.
Yeah.
And to send them out to change the world in the best way possible.
Yes.
And that's what you guys are doing today.
Yeah.
I love the little things behind the scenes that you know, a lot of foodies wouldn't really know. So craft beers, where do you get your beers from?
Deep Ellum is one. I think there's about 6 or 7 different craft beers that we carry from different ones, and we're adding them as we go. And we have a few seasonal taps too that we change out seasonally.
I love it. So all of the local beers in the area, and the crafted soda.
The craft soda is main route out of Austin.
Nice.
And so we're trying to keep, and everything we do right here, we're trying to keep it functioning right in and out of Texas.
So now that my saliva is now going, what soda and what beer would you recommend with your favorite burger? What is your favorite burger and what is your favorite burger?
Oh man, my favorite one when we started had to be the brisket burger. But then I ordered, right after, make me the Texas Star, but I want it covered with bacon jam. We have a chef that made the most fabulous bacon jam.
Wow.
And you put that on any burger and you will fall in love with it.
The Texas Star.
The Texas Star with bacon jam.
I am so excited already. And what is your favorite burger?
Mine's probably the brisket burger, and that one probably paired with like the Dallas Blonde or something. You know,
Nice.
It's a good mild. You know,
Yeah, the Dallas Blonde is a big seller.
That one with that, I think it's just a phenomenal. It's
What's
a good
the
evening.
combination in the patty that makes the brisket burger?
The combination for that is when we put that together, we wanted a unique tasting burger. So when we started out with our bread, we have fresh bread baked daily that comes to us every morning, and they literally make it fresh. So you got. Then we wanted to come up with a unique patty, not just a basic patty. That patty is made up of chuck roast, brisket, and short rib.
Oh my goodness!
And you know, we did try a lot of patties when we were starting this out.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it was and we ended up getting this blend made for us right here in Texas, and it is the most phenomenal patty. And we have people that come in there and say, what is so special about this patty? And I tell them, I call it the CBS patty. It's chuck roast, brisket, and short rib.
Wow.
And it is the most, and it's a 1/3 pound. And then when you put all this in-house ingredients, we don't get anything outside. We make everything inside that restaurant. All the sauces, seasonings, everything is made in-house. You put all that together and you've got the finest craft burger, and we love it, and the people are loving it. We're enjoying it.
I am so excited.
Yeah. So we really like it because our motto is happy food for happy people, and I think we're there.
You're speaking my language.
And we've noticed a lot of the foodies too, like starting to go more of the vegetarian route.
Okay.
And we also have a Chipotle black bean burger.
Yes.
My husband's a vegetarian, so we're going now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we noticed that's a very popular burger on the menu. A lot of them, and they come up to us like, thank you for thinking of us.
For that,
Vegans and vegetarians are the sweetest people in the
They
world.
are, yeah. And it's like, well, hey, if we can help out with
So
that.
how do you make your vegan burger?
So it's you're
What's
probably
in
asking
it?
the wrong person because I'm not the chef. I know it's the Chipotle black bean. I think they smoke it.
Yeah, the
Nice.
Chipotle
And
smoke.
they smoke it and then they blend it into a patty. I'm not 100% sure how they do it, but however they do it, they don't want them to stop.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
It's fooled me a few times.
Yes.
You bite into it and it's like, oh wow, this is great.
When we were first doing that, I thought I was eating an actual hamburger meat, and it wasn't. They're
That's
going, we
the
got
trick.
you. They got me, yeah.
That is the trick.
Yeah.
I love it. And then, so you got burgers, you got beer. What kind of crunchy or appetizers or anything else you have on your menu? It sounds like you got.
My favorite is the queso and chips. We make the chips right there and deep fry them, and they come out hot with that hot queso. It's phenomenal.
Probably if you get the nachos, because the nachos are. You get almost 3 appetizers in that one because we use the queso and then we drizzle that on there, and then we use our own chili. So we use our chili.
What kind of chili? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure.
It's what I would refer to, and our chef would refer to it as old-fashioned Texas chili.
Yeah.
That's what he calls it.
Oh, my
And you
goodness.
put that on with that queso and those fresh chips, and then
They use margarita chicken too, and they chop that up. They sprinkle that on there.
It's
with
a
little
meal
bit
in
of
itself.
guacamole.
I was gonna say.
It's a meal in itself.
Matter of fact, I had that for my meal right before we came here.
Oh, I love it. So happy people, they need to dine together. So bring a whole bunch of people.
Yes.
We eat all these different things together. We can probably have our own little burger in our own little way. That is so.
And the Texas Star, you can have it that way. Because when you go in the Texas Star, you can actually put anything you want on it. So when I order the Texas Star, that's where I put the bacon jam on it, put my cheese on it. I tell them leave the lettuce off because I really want to taste the patty. I want to taste the bacon jam. And
you
so
need no vegetables whatsoever
and
to
that way
come
I can
between
taste
your meat.
Yeah, exactly right. Yes.
However you like it.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And then I know you guys have only been here for about a month. Tell me, what inspired you to open a restaurant here in Dallas? Are you guys from here?
We are not originally. We're from the West Coast, California, and we're almond farmers there. And I hate to say this, but California has gotten so unfriendly toward business. I woke up in the summer of 2017 and I said, that's enough. And I sold the farm, and I actually moved all the money here. And I've invested it here. Within 90 days of after investing my money in Texas, I told my son, he and I had been talking about, I'd shared this restaurant idea that'd been in my head. I shared it with him 10 years ago. So for the last 10 years, he and I have bounced off all kinds of crazy ideas off each other, how to build this restaurant. And so
That's the most fun part.
when we got here for the investment part, 90 days later, I called him into our office. I said, Dustin, we're supposed to build this restaurant now. It's a timing thing. We have to do it now.
It feels right
yes,
here.
it feels right. And it is. It's something that you feel, and it is a timing thing, and we're right on time. And then we ended up meeting a man by the name of Ron Santabanez, who is a restaurant consultant at Profit Line Consulting, and we sat him down, and I said, this is our concept, this is our idea, and we want to birth this in Texas. He said, let's go.
So why Dallas?
I think because in the timing concept, Dallas is growing. North Dallas is growing tremendously. And as we got over here on this side, we started meeting some of the most fabulous people.
Yeah.
The most kind-hearted people. And it was just amazing. I said, this is where we belong right here with these people.
Yeah.
And the people have just opened their arms and welcomed us and said, come on to Texas.
I mean, you come with the best food, so what are we going to say? No, we can't say no to that.
And, and the fun thing is, I know we have the slogan about happy food for happy people, but the Texas people here are happy. I love them. They come in and they'll sit with you for an hour and a half and talk with you and eat and drink and have a blast. We have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And so we enjoy it.
Food speaks to the heart.
Yes, it does.
And I've been in this business again for a very long time, and it's just a happy place.
Yes.
It's our happy place, and once you find that and then you get to feed people, it is just an amazing feeling.
It's an amazing feeling when you see their faces. Yeah. It is,
you talk like you've been a restaurateur for over 10 years, by the way.
Business is business. You treat people right, they'll be back. No matter what business it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of loop back here, a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing in itself. So now we get to support a farmer who now decided to become a restaurateur. Do you have any almonds in your restaurant establishment?
We don't really.
We probably
should do that. Yeah.
I think after 20 years of eating almonds, I'm kind of like, okay.
We should do
You're
that.
the expert.
Yeah.
You need to have something almond something.
So we need to have almonds. Maybe like an almond ice cream or something.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah.
It just makes me think of like Jamaican almond fudge ice cream right
That's a
now.
good
There you
idea.
go. Yeah. That'll work.
We might have to do that.
What an almond. I even feel like you could probably put it in your like vegan burger or something here.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Interesting.
talking.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
They get their source of protein and things like that.
That's right. Great protein. Yeah.
That is so
It's
amazing.
heart healthy too.
Yeah.
Any shakes?
We do not have shakes.
We don't have shakes.
Got some good desserts.
We have cobblers.
Tell me about your desserts. Oh, I cannot not talk about desserts.
I love that big brownie comes out covered in ice cream, covered in whipped cream. I can hurt myself eating that one. It's pretty good.
I'll go for dessert first.
We
then.
also have the root beer on tap.
Yeah,
So
we have old-fashioned root beer on
We
tap.
have the old-fashioned root beer on tap. But we also add the Henry's ice cream when we make
I
the
love
floats.
Henry.
Yeah.
I have Henry at my restaurant too. What flavors do you guys have?
We just do vanilla when we mix it with like the root beer floats and the sundaes.
Yeah.
And
So what we do is we have the
stuff.
big mug, we tap it off, they give the foam head, like the old-fashioned root beer,
Yes.
and if they want, we'll let them drink that down, and we give them another glass full of ice cream, and they pour that in there and create their own
You're
float.
too generous. I gotta take all my kids with me.
There you go. Yeah.
So we got a root beer flow. I heard a brownie. What other
Sundae.
things are on your dessert
The
menu?
triple layer chocolate cake.
Triple layer chocolate. It's the Texas 5-layer chocolate cake.
Yes.
And then we have the peach cobbler as well.
Oh,
With the ice cream.
peach cobbler is awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me about this cookie burger, Gary.
The cookie burger is made up of very large chocolate chip cookies, when several scoops of Henry's ice cream with another chocolate chip, and it's covered in whipped cream. Very delicious, but it takes a while to eat.
How long?
Oh.
How many people does it take?
How many? Well, I seen one guy. He ate the whole thing. Took him about 20 minutes.
And that one guy was him.
Oh, there we go. Somebody had to test it out. It sounds amazing.
Very good. Yes.
And then I have one other question for you.
Okay.
If I am not a big meat eater, which I am, what else do you have on your menu for any of those people?
So we got a new menu implementing this next week. So people that don't like beef or anything, we have a turkey burger that's really good. And then on the chicken side, because Texas really likes their chicken.
We love chicken. We do.
So we have a honey sriracha chicken, and we also have a chicken fried chicken burger.
Oh my goodness.
And then probably one of my favorite, I've had it a couple times already, is our catfish burger.
Excellent.
So we have a fried catfish, and you can also get the catfish blackened.
Grilled
as well.
blackened,
Grilled
yeah.
or blackened.
Yeah.
So and they use actually 2 catfish patties.
Oh
so
my
it's-
goodness.
It is
It's a little much.
It's a little big burger. It's you got.
But
It's
it's
bigger
great.
than the burger
it's
of the
bi-
burger.
Exactly. Yeah. And with the brioche bun and all of it, it's just. It's
You
So I
don't
can
leave-
look
leave
really
hungry.
good eating the catfish burger like this.
Exactly. But it's a really good burger. And as far as that kind of half of the menu on that side, the burgers and stuff. If you can come, even if you don't like any meat, you still have the Chipotle and the Impossible Burger as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
We try to cater to all types of foodies, and their flavors and stuff.
How
so.
big is your bar?
The seating wise? Or?
Yeah.
So we could. We can seat about what?
Probably about 12, 14
Yeah,
seats
10,
there,
15,
yeah.
yeah.
And the
You
beer.
got the games on and
we
all
got the
that.
games, we got
Love
the,
it.
Yeah, they got the games, the TVs, and the beer and wine
sports
right
and-
there. And
yeah.
so a lot of people like to come in and have a cold,
Yeah.
craft beer and have an appetizer and watch a game, and it's very enjoyable.
Yeah. it is.
Tell me again where you guys located.
We are on the Dallas North Tollway at the Target Shopping Center,
Yes.
which is right there at the West Park Boulevard.
Yes.
Yeah, right there in Target Shopping Center.
So if I'm facing Target, I know that there's 2 shopping centers, 2 buildings parallel to each other, right?
Yes, we're actually on the side of Target. So what would that be? The north? Is it the north side of Target?
We are, we're on the northwest side.
Northwest side.
of
Yeah,
Target.
yeah.
Right next to the
Northwest
Parkway.
side of the tollway.
Yeah, the tollway. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
we're
it.
actually looking at the tollway.
Yeah.
We're on
Love
the
it.
west side. Yeah.
So you're okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yeah, we
well, I'll
should-
see you there for
Got it.
sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll have
Yeah,
a
and-
catfish burger and some cobbler ready for you.
Did you bring anything Californian at all into this little concept? I'm just curious.
We have some, as far
Your
as greens
roots?
goes.
The
I don't know
salads.
if you'd call it California, but yeah, the salads I think were kind of inspired about some of the vegetables and stuff that we used in there. So we have a margarita chicken salad, and then we have that's more Texas, but the burnt ends salad and
Yes.
stuff. That's a big seller right there as well.
Tell me more. Burn in.
The burnt ends. So we take brisket burnt ends, and we smoke them, and then we put them on the salads.
And you put that in, that is
And then
my
we have a
favorite
creamy
salad.
poblano sauce that we drizzle on it.
That
So, yeah.
is amazing. Are you guys there all the time?
Most of the time now we go back to California every once in a while because we're still in the process of moving.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but we're here quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
And
we're
where's
here
your
more.
daughter now? Miss
Hammbone
Hammbone
Willy.
Willy.
She is in
yeah.
California. She has got her master's degree in music, and she plays music. And,
Oh my
Of all
goodness!
things.
Of all
Yeah.
things,
Of all
yeah,
things.
yeah. And
She needs
so
to come to have like a night at the
we-
Hammbone
we
Willy.
told her
Hammbone
that to come
concert, I
perform.
know.
What'd she
yeah,
say?
Yeah, and when she was, and,
Yeah, she's like, I don't know.
So yeah. And then, a concept for us in this building this was to be a family business. And so, Dustin, he's in charge of the marketing, and my daughter, she's working the office and takes care of the books and everything. So it is a family atmosphere and family business. And so that is one of the things I wanted to see, and that's worked out well.
We do the same thing at my restaurant. My husband, my mom, my brother, my kids probably. As much as you kind of want to try to keep them out of the kitchen. But yes, the family business and the restaurant business just kind of go hand in hand. It
Yeah.
can suck you in,
Yeah.
but I think you
Yeah.
have it set up structurally to be a very successful
Right.
with systems and operations and procedures,
Yeah.
and everybody kind of knows their role,
Right.
which is so cool.
Yeah, and the key into that is
You're not a farmer.
Let them
You're
do
like
their
a
role.
super
yeah.
business person.
Let them do their role. And
he's a good
I was taught from my father and grandfather is you hire people that are smarter than you, and you let them do their job. And if they can't solve a problem, then they come to you.
That's right.
Outside of that, you pay them to solve problems.
That's right.
And so then that way you can sit back and watch the dream come to pass. And that teamwork makes that dream work.
Yes.
And you just let them do their job.
I love it. That's our motto too. And then
Yeah.
it's so hard sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, you just want to jump in and
That's
fix
true.
everybody.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that back to heart and really, do my job well by not getting into their job.
Yeah. Sometimes that's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll just sit up front and eat. I try my best.
That's what we do.
Yeah. There you go.
Look like we're working, but not we're just eating. That is amazing. So thank you so much and welcome
Well,
to
thank you.
Dallas.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and I thank Texas. Texas is a great state. Plano, North Dallas, everybody up there, between Plano and Frisco and
Yes.
Allen, wonderful community.
Yes.
And we are so happy to be here.
It is growing so fast, like you said. So they are actually so lucky to have you in the Plano area.
Thank you.
Too
Thank you.
cool. So guys, you know where you need to go to have your craft beer, craft brew, craft burger, craft desserts, craft brownie, all the C and B's in this world at Hammbone Willy's. Go check them out. Dustin and Greg, thank you so much for being here. They're going to go say hi to them when you go and hang out at the bar and have that root beer float. See you soon.